Good morning. I have a few more tips on living with fibromyalgia. We learn as we go, right? Fibromyalgia can often accompany other rheumatologic disorders like lupus or RA. RA is something they're working on ruling in or ruling out for me right now, actually. Gut health. Our gut is said to be our second mind. There's more neurotransmitters in our intestine than there is anywhere else in our body. And our microbiome actually has influence on our behaviors and our moods. So, nutrition is really key. In order for anybody's body to function best, you need to have the best nutrition possible. So if your body is compromised, it's more important then to have your nutrition as on point as possible. If you are really kind of at a loss or new to nutrition, you're not sure what vitamins you may or may not be lacking in, you're not sure what needs changed, I would suggest speaking with a doctor, asking your primary if you can have your vitamin levels checked, or speak with a nutritionist and vitamin specialist to help discuss what you are eating and how it can be improved to improve your symptoms. The diet that was suggested to me is the Mediterranean diet, which, to break that down pretty simply, it relies heavily on fruits and vegetables and lean meats, mostly fish, and olive oil. The fish and olive oil are good because they have omega-3s, and omega-3 is the only food substance that has been proven to have benefit for your brain health, because your brain is largely made of fat and you need good fats for brain health. It's been suggested, but new studies have said otherwise, that it's good for cardio health, but it is good for brain health. And gut health actually influences our serotonin, and serotonin will help you feel better physically. So having a diet that is high in fruits and vegetables will promote good bacteria in your gut, and good bacteria creates a good microbiome and better serotonin in your brain. So nutrition is really important for your overall feelings of well-being, for your mood. Nuts and seeds are also important. Fruits, nuts, seeds are also important in a Mediterranean diet. And like I said, the olive oil and fish have omega-3s. If you can't quite hit the nail on the head with your nutrition, or it's too dramatic a change, try instilling small changes at a time so that you can make it more manageable to transition. And you don't have to stick to this religiously or be perfect. It's more about the change overall will have an impact, even if you're not perfect. And you can take probiotics to encourage a healthy gut. And these are good things for fibromyalgia. Also, as I said, it can co-occur with other rheumatologic diseases. So make sure you are not just lumped into the disorder, and that you have been thoroughly checked to make sure that you are not having a co-occurring rheumatologic disorder that needs attention, Because again, the better that you feel, the better that you will feel. Because it is an oversensitization disorder and an under pain resistant disorder. So any pain you are feeling, any fatigue you are feeling, any symptoms you are feeling from your other rheumatologic disease that you may have that may not be diagnosed or is not being treated, the more you will feel the pain, the fatigue, the confusion, and the other symptoms of fibromyalgia. This goes not just with rheumatologic diseases, but if you were diagnosed by a rheumatologist, it's typically a neurologist or rheumatologist diagnoses it. You want to make sure you don't have other rheumatologic diseases going on at the same time because they can co-occur often. And any other diseases that you do have, diabetes, etc., you want to make sure you're taking good care of them because, again, fibromyalgia will amplify pain and resist the capacity to naturally prevent pain, and it will cause fatigue, and you'll feel the sensations, the negative sensations and the exhaustion, etc., from your other disorders. So you want to be on top of treating your overall health the best possible. Also, you want to avoid things that are going to make you feel stressed, depressed, down, because that has a body-mind feedback aspect, and stress will perpetuate and exaggerate your illness because it's a strain on your central nervous system, puts you in fight or flight, brings out the depressive chemicals in your brain rather than serotonin and dopamine, the feel-good chemicals in your brain that are going to make you feel physically better. It's going to make you feel physically worse. So you want to avoid self-identification as sick, weak, ill. Don't identify with your illness as much as you can. Try to tell yourself that you are still strong, capable, able, and willing to power through, that you are strong, that you're resilient, that you feel good, even if it may not be the exact truth. Don't identify yourself as your illness. Another thing that I found helpful is I have a heap of medication, like 19 or 20 medications that I'm on right now. Many of them I take in the morning. If you have medications that you take in the morning and your breakfast, your breakfast looks like a pharmaceutical medicine cabinet, it's just like a pile of pills straight out of bed in the morning, the first thing that you see is to look down at your hands and see a mountain of medication. Drills right in the first thought out of bed that I'm ill. Look how ill I am. Look at all this crap I have to take to get through a day. If you can, if it's not doctor prescribed, to take immediately upon waking, like if you have RA or lupus or something else and they direct you to take your medications immediately upon waking. If you don't have to take it immediately upon waking, don't take it immediately upon waking. Your vitamins and all of that kind of thing, wait. Give yourself the chance to do a proper wake up, to sit there and come to your morning in a pleasant way, in an uplifting way. And when you are energized, have taken a walk, have moved around some, have had a nice cup of coffee, then move on to that heap of medication so it doesn't reinforce the I am sick feelings. You want to feel good to start your day, not reinforce feelings of being ill. Hopefully any of this helped. Good morning, you guys.